What's up, everyone, and welcome to the 51st episode of the MMA Bourbon Appreciation Society. Jeremy Johnson, along with Jim Range and Craig Nasello here tonight. Hello. We made it through the 50th.
Yep.
Big thank you. We did, finally.
Only took 6 years.
It did. It was great.
It felt like it.
But a big thanks to Colton Cole again for joining us. If you haven't seen that one yet, go check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/MMA Bourbon Society. Check out all of our past shows. They're up till about like episode 20. Then those died at one point.
And
so
that was fun having somebody outside on the show with us.
Yeah, it really was.
We had a couple people in the audience, and normally we got the family with us.
Yeah. And so
it was good.
It was really good. So
Arian Zekti, shout out to you for joining us. We appreciate it.
But tonight,
Who invited that douchebag?
I mean, I don't know where he came from. It's fine. But no, tonight we are talking all about Mardi Gras. Because why not? Mardi Gras this weekend.
Clothes off right now.
Yeah, Matt's already getting ready to make some to get some beads in the background. So there's that. Jim Range is.
If I give you beads, will you put it back on?
Oh God, no! We are talking Mardi Gras. Some of the best drinks of Mardi Gras, of course. I will be making one of those tonight. But Jim, really kind of take us through what is Mardi Gras?
I mean, you're getting ready for Lent to start. For
So this
the
is
Catholics.
like a religious thing.
Started
so
out
just
as
get hammered?
Well, it started out as pagan celebration.
Do all you
with spring,
Catholics get drunk like that?
Oh, year round. But
Fair. Okay. All
the
right.
thing with Lent, you give things up in that, and right around Lent, the Christian influence came in around that time and everything. And,
Okay.
It's really, you celebrate everything, and then you give it up for your 40 days of Lent. I think it's 40 days. I'll show my Catholic history. It is. I'm kidding.
Craig, are you Catholic?
I'm baptized Catholic, but dude, if I step foot in a church, I'll set on fire.
But no, so I mean, but that's what it is. It's really, you're celebrating in that. It started out as pagan celebrations for spring.
I gotcha.
And it's just come through, and through the years, French influencers brought it to the United States in the 17th century and then it just carried forward from there.
I gotcha. All right, so well tonight, first thing is, I'm gonna make a cocktail tonight that is synonymous with Mardi Gras, with New Orleans, and that's the Sazerac. But for some reason, we're not gonna do it with Sazerac rye. We're gonna do it with a little better rye tonight. We're gonna do it with the Willett Family Estate 4-year.
What did it originally start
My
with?
clip's broke.
It was a
Before we used
cognac
rye.
start.
It was brandy.
Brandy, cognac.
Cognac, same thing.
Same thing. Yeah.
But I think that
cognac?
influence.
Who what?
And
now?
banana cognac?
Banana cognac.
Banana cognac.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, the only reason to switch to rye is because of all the
Yes, Jim.
harvesting and that. They had issues with the
Today,
vineyards.
Junior?
Got it.
They
Okay.
had issues with the vineyards and that,
Spit
so
it
you couldn't
out.
make the brandy.
Okay. Craig, what are you giving up for Lent?
What?
Never
Fuck
mind.
are you talking?
Never
Giving
mind.
up for Lent. I ain't giving shit up for Lent.
All
Just
right.
because I'm baptized Catholic, I don't.
Fair. Okay.
down with that bullshit.
All right.
Most hypocritical people I've ever met.
Oh boy, here we go. And we're gonna get canceled by the
We're
Catholics.
gonna get canceled.
All right. First up, we are gonna make a drink.
Sorry,
It is
Mama
called a
Ray.
Sazerac. So with Sazerac, it only takes these 5 ingredients, and that is absinthe, simple syrup, a rye, a cognac, a bourbon, whatever your whiskey choice is. Peychaud's bitters. This is actually very important because Peychaud was a doctor down in New Orleans who got all this kind of thing going. Basically helped create it.
What was the first one again?
Absinthe.
Absinthe?
Absinthe.
Do you know
Like chasing the
hallucinogenic?
green fairy absinthe?
Okay, I'm just.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear you say it again. 'cause
Yeah, absolutely.
I was trying to figure out what the fuck you were talking about.
I mean,
there.
you know, I just learned how to broadcast
No,
this
no, no.
week,
I'm just.
so
I
it's
know.
fine.
I'm not. I'm seriously not trying to dig on you. I'm just like.
No, I get it.
I didn't know what the. I'm
Yeah,
like, I've
it's
never heard it pronounced that way.
Yeah.
Have you heard it?
How have I heard it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fair. But yeah, absinthe is
out.
it's an essence of wormwood, and it kind of has an anise/black licorice taste, but it does not taste like that in this drink, which is the crazy part. So
Why don't we just use LSD if it's got?
So what's
hallucinogenics in
changed? That's my question, because I really don't know, and I'm asking.
Okay.
What's changed from when the absinthe used to be the
Illegal?
hallucinogenic to now?
in all honesty, not really much of anything. It is still a wormwood flavored. It's a different way of diluting it. And the whole green fairy thing was because they always used to say whenever you drank absinthe, you were chasing the green fairy because it turns kind of a milky green whenever you put cold water to it, and that was how you would drink it. But the thing is that they really didn't change of it. So they really didn't change a ton of it. It was more just a marketing ploy back then, and the government didn't want it in because of some taxation to it. And then the next thing you know, boom, they're back to it. So, but anyway, let us make a Sazerac.
Like weed.
Like weed?
Kind of. But the cool thing about a Sazerac is you can actually just make it in the glass. You don't need any other real tools to it.
Aaron's like me. Nice suit, Craig. Yep, you're up.
Absolutely. But no, we're going to start off, and basically what we do is we just kind of give the glass a little rinse. I actually used to like a spray bottle with it. So you spray down a little bit of absinthe. Does that smell like black licorice in the knees to you?
Yes, 100%.
Absolutely it does.
Hand sanitizer?
Kind of, sort of. I mean,
No, it doesn't smell like hand sanitizer. It smells like licorice, dude.
Oh, God damn.
I love that smell.
If you don't like
I'm one of
black
those few people that
You're weird.
I'll walk
like
in,
my dad
I'll
likes
eat black licorice, and people are like, "You're something wrong with you. You're sick."
Fair. All right, 4 dashes of Peychaud's bitters. That was 4. It's close enough. Go with it. Shush it. All right. From there,
We're not going to make it through the damn...
we really aren't here. All right, 1.5 ounce or 2 ounces of rye whiskey.
Why don't you use this rye whiskey instead of that shit?
Well, I mean, we're going to go to that a little bit later, but, you know, everybody saw the Van Winkle on the thing, and they're like, oh, look, they're big timing again. Yeah, we are. That's fine. 1/2 ounce of simple syrup.
Fair enough.
But you can't go wrong with a Willet Dauphin
No,
like this,
you
I
can't.
think.
It's a great mixer.
Yeah, it's not something I have as a daily sipper, but it is something for a mixer I love.
Right. Add in your ice cube. Give it a good stir. All right, from there, you're going to take a fresh lemon peel. Give it a little bit of a squeeze over the top of it. Get those oils out of it. Run it around the side there, all over. Give it a little bit of smell. And Jim, does now that smell like anything like black licorice?
Nowhere near it.
Not in the least.
You get the lemon standing out, the fruitiness of it.
Yep.
About like that fucking hat, the fruitiness of it.
Don't be jealous, bitch.
All right.
I told you the reason I wore it, didn't I?
100%.
It's going to get Craig going.
Though, in the comments, though, let us know, what do you think of Jim's Mardi Gras outfit? So, personally,
I'm waiting to hear it.
The jacket's not bad. It's the hat.
I mean, everybody.
This is one of my mellow jackets.
I like the hat. I like the jacket. It's the hat that makes you look like a fucking retard.
God. All right. Anyway,
No
Jim,
shark bus jokes.
thoughts on the Sazerac?
I like it.
Craig, would you like to try one? I know that you don't like rye, and I know that you
don't pick up any rye.
I'll try
with it,
one as long
honestly.
as you keep your fucking fingers out of it this time. I don't know where your hands.
You don't pick up any rye, and you don't pick
All
up
right,
any
fair.
of
kidding.
the absinthe.
All right. So, no, moving though to it.
Leave it to Connor. I'm going to the Kentucky Derby.
Nice. So, Jim, what are you giving up for Lent? Because I know you are a good Catholic.
I'm not a good Catholic.
Okay,
I haven't
maybe
given
not.
up anything in years.
Fair. That's terrible. I'm not Catholic, so I'm not doing anything.
And
Even if I was Catholic, I still wouldn't do anything.
no, I used to. One year I gave up drinking, not forgetting that I had a ski trip planned with all guys. I did not drink on the entire ski trip. I was sober the entire time.
Wow, that's terrible.
Nothing. I'm gonna shut up. Your mom might be watching. No, shut up.
Fish fries are the best
100%.
part of Lent.
Fish fries are
And
the
I'm
best
sure
part
we'll
of
get
Lent.
Jeremy and Kara
I don't like fish that much.
posting on them this year.
Oh, absolutely. We will be doing the We Rate Catholic Fish website on Facebook. We do take care of that every year. We will go to some crazy places. The funny thing is now some of the places have actually started to recognize us when we come in, and they are all about making sure that ours is the best that goes around. God bless it. That's
And Arian, what do I have to give up? We're going to be careful there on what you're asking for. And that's right, saying of sobriety. Thank you.
all right. There you go, Craig.
No, I'm just not a big, huge fish fan. I mean, like, I eat it every once in a while, but it's not my go-to.
So, okay, but Mardi Gras is kind of the kickoff to the Lent season, right? And that's kind of how that works.
You're talking to the wrong person.
No,
on that one.
it's the Lent season.
Okay.
Where you give something up. You don't eat meat on Wednesdays or
So you-
Fridays.
so
You're
basically-
really supposed to fast on those days. I'm a fat guy. I can't fast for an hour, much less the whole damn day.
So basically, Mardi Gras is your big blowout than Lent. So basically, Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday is.
Okay, well, so anyway, so back to the whole Catholic thing. It's like anything else with the hypocrite of being a Catholic. You do bad shit, and then you go ask for forgiveness. And
Yes.
I
That very well seems like how it
I mean,
works.
it's completely hypocritical. But
It
that's
is,
just me.
but you know, I said to my mom once, it's like I got to have like 10 years notice before I die to get forgiveness of all the shit that I've done through my life. So I'm just like, you know what? Please forgive me.
This is not bad. I don't smell any licorice.
Litter at all.
No. I was
But-
really hoping the LSD was in it, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it'll do wonders for you later. So you'll chase the green fairy all the way home. But anyway, that is a Sazerac, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know what you think and what is your favorite drink for Mardi Gras,
What's
for
yours?
the Lenten season. Whiskey in a glass. Actually, I'm a really big fan of Hurricanes.
I
If
am
I'm
too.
gonna
Never
do
had
that,
one.
they're really tasty.
But I got to have it made right.
Oh
but
yeah.
of course, I've never done anything. Like, I've never been to St. Louis Mardi Gras because there's just way too
many
many
people.
fucking people for me.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not going to New Orleans.
I've been to New Orleans many times, and I learned my Sazerac at the Orleans Hotel that I do, and
Is that where you got your whiskey store too?
No, I got that. I got
sure.
that in Kentucky, but
Making sure.
yeah. So, damn it, Craig.
He got his online. It was a 2-for-1 that he could marry
2-for-1.
people too.
Yes.
Reverend
oh my
Jerry,
God.
Reverend Jeremy, whiskey cert.
That's right. Whiskey steward, Sazerac maker, and I can marry you
An
and
ordained minister.
do your funerals. There we go. All
Can you do my
right.
taxes first?
No, but yeah.
Oh,
you don't really
God.
do your okay.
Right.
So the other big thing though that's coming up is the Super Bowl, and I don't know jack squat about football, but I do know that Taylor Swift's boyfriend is in it, and that's about all that I know. And they're playing somebody else. So, Craig, what's going on with the Super Bowl?
It's football. They're going to play football.
Fair. Okay.
Okay. No, 49ers and the Kansas City Chokers are playing.
I'm sorry. The who?
Kansas City Chokers. You never heard that?
No.
I don't care. I don't watch football.
Matt got all excited there.
He really
Matt,
did.
Matt never takes off headphones
Yeah,
and talks to us mid-sentence. It's like, holy shit,
Man, he's
defending
like,
champions.
Fucking Craig, come on now.
Producer Matt in the football game.
Like, that's literally the only game I'll watch all year is the Super Bowl. But
Okay.
I won't be here, so I probably won't watch it. I'm going to Phoenix for Supercross. So
Well,
if it doesn't have two wheels, I really don't care.
I mean, that's
much for
fair.
it.
But we've got fights this weekend. You're heading out, and I really didn't realize that the Super Bowl and Mardi Gras were like next to each other. So yeah, it's been a lot of
Mardi
craziness.
Gras here
So-
on the 10th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Saturday.
It's Mardi Gras Saturday.
Yeah.
And the Super Bowl Sunday.
Fat Tuesday's next Tuesday.
And then that's when the Catholic fish fries start.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I
all
didn't
right.
realize it was
But-
Tuesday.
okay,
I got something
So
going on.
here's the big thing. Did you guys see what's going on with Vegas right now?
No.
All the private jets coming in, all the airports. One of them had to rent another 18 acres
Oh,
for the
just for
private
for everybody coming
jets
for the
coming
Super
in
Bowl?
for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
It's,
I mean, it's $85 to $150 a day to park your jet.
well, I mean,
if you're
they
It
have a
doesn't seem
private-
much, right?
I mean, if they have a private jet, they can afford
No,
it.
but that's the
100%.
crazy thing to me. Is it only cost me $100 to park my jet?
Yeah, but it costs you
It cost me more than that to
$300
park my car in a hotel.
Exactly. I mean, that's next to nothing. So, all right. My favorite thing though about
Go
the Super
Taylor's
Bowl.
boyfriend.
Yeah, my favorite thing about the Super Bowl is the prop bets, and I have already laid a few of my prop bets,
Did you
including
bet on the aliens coming down and
I-
gaming in a tie?
that was not in one of them, but I did
Okay.
get bet
Sorry.
on Gatorade color. I bet on national anthem length.
Who's doing the national anthem?
Reba McEntire. So I went the under
went
a
the
minute
under?
20. I went under a minute 28 on that one.
That's going to be close because she is not one that drags it
They
out.
haven't.
So that,
I thought
that
they
could
were
be a
having
good
Toby
bet.
Keith.
Would you shut the fuck
Way
up?
too soon. Damn.
And I just got his band right now. 'cause
Yeah.
He pulled it out of me.
Damn. Okay.
No, I actually did like Toby Keith.
I did too.
Yeah,
Oh.
it sucks.
All right. So, producer Matt, who wins it?
Chokers.
Chiefs back to back. All right.
He is not
Jim
gonna
Range,
be
who wins it?
the next GOAT. I'm sorry. He's not going to be Tom Brady. I know you
I
guys
think-
are all
Who's he?
hoping to God.
Mahomes.
The quarterback.
Okay, for the audience who may
literally-
not know, and especially me in the audience, what are you talking about?
So Mahomes has been in the league, what,
6
years
years.
now? And he's never not played in the AFC Championship game.
That's
In
good, right?
6 years. That's amazing.
I'm looking at
It's a
Matt
great
like
stat.
this is good, right?
And he's won 2 Super Bowls now and been to 3.
Okay.
Kenny Powers in the flesh.
Never seen it. Anyway.
He's mounted down?
No, never seen it.
Oh my God, you got to watch that.
Okay.
That shit's
All
funny.
right. So anyway, what makes him so good?
His team around him.
Man, he's athletic. That kid, he really is one of the best quarterbacks out there right now.
And what about Taylor Swift's boyfriend? Is he good?
He's their tight end. Same team.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So yeah, he catches.
As much as I despise the Chiefs, I do give Kelsey credit.
Didn't the Raiders beat the Chiefs though at home on Christmas?
Yeah, but they
Day?
split it this year, but they still didn't make the
But
playoffs.
they still beat them in
This
their
is
own
the
house.
most.
Yeah, they beat them in
Matt
their own
has
house.
jumped in on
But
this.
now the Super Bowl's in the Raiders' house.
Yeah, that's funny.
Kelsey's Captain Pfizer. Oh no, never mind. I'm not gonna go down that road. I'm trying not to get us canceled again today. All right. So anyway, what are your thoughts on your Super Bowl? What kind of prop bets are you making, Jimmy? You gonna lay any bets on it?
I'm laying a lot of bets on it. I just haven't figured out which ones yet. I've got way too many on it the way it is in the bourbon world.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. So let us know in the comments, who are you picking? Is it going to be the Chiefs? Is it going to be the
49ers make me lots of money.
49ers? Okay.
49ers make me a lot more money than I'm already making on the playoffs this year.
Did
so.
you already see me? Like, I'm like, somebody help me here. Somebody help me here. Because I have no idea. I don't like sports, people. I really don't. But
Like
my
monster trucks, though, don't you?
So, but you saw the shirt, because my oldest son is a Chiefs fan. I'm a Raiders fan. You saw the sweatshirts that my boys,
Yeah.
the youngest son, got us for Christmas, right?
Right.
It said, both of them say, I like to solve the puzzle. One, it's like,
Fuck the Raiders. And
one says fuck the Raiders, the other says fuck the Chiefs. Minus a few vowels in it.
It's a
So Jonathan gets kudos for that.
Is this why we get explicits all the
Yeah.
time? Got it. Okay,
well,
perfect.
fuck, why? I don't know what the fuck with the problem would be.
Dude, I already blew it a couple minutes ago when I dropped it on Craig, so what
right,
the hell
fair.
now?
Okay.
Mom's
I
not
just
watching.
make sure I do it as soon as I hit it, as soon as we go live, just because,
Yeah,
you know what?
beautiful.
Why
It's out of the way.
Beautiful.
I'm
It's
an adult.
done
I'm
and it's
going to talk
over.
like an adult.
I think it's going to be a
Absolutely.
good game, though. I will say that.
Okay.
And take the over.
I bet you it's going to be a blowout. Now that everybody's like, oh, it's going to be a great game, because the last couple Super Bowls
It's not gonna be a
have been
blowout.
pretty good games, but you never know.
So is it going to be a blowout? Which way?
I don't know.
Who wins it?
I don't care. Honestly, I don't.
If you were a betting man, what would you bet?
I'd probably bet the Chiefs just because they're defending champions and their defensive during the playoffs has been fucking phenomenal.
See, but the most incredible part is you got Mr. Irrelevant as a quarterback for the 49ers.
Who?
The last person chosen in the draft, Purdy. And everybody says he doesn't belong to be there, but he has led that team, and he's potential. He was potential VP.
Didn't he lead him to the Super Bowl like 2 or 4 years ago?
No,
No. Who took him to the Super Bowl 4 years ago when they lost to the Chiefs?
he wasn't drafted then.
Oh, he wasn't? Okay, well, I don't know. I'm fucking asking.
But here, now you want to go down that channel 4 years ago? What happened after that Super Bowl? COVID bit us in the ass, dude. Don't go back 4 years.
COVID bit us in the ass, and we got Joe Biden as president.
Right after that Super Bowl.
My
Just
Lord.
saying, I don't-
And it was the
All
same
right.
two teams. Don't go there, Craig.
I don't care.
God.
I'm gonna reel this back in. Okay, so big thing though about
Sports
Super
Talk 101.
Exactly.
ESPN. No,
Oh God, the old days of ESPN. Then they laughed at me because I didn't know sports and I was on an ESPN.
Yeah, we all did.
They did.
no,
Now
we all did.
everybody did. Trust me. All right, Super Bowls, food and booze.
Super Bowls or bows?
Bowls.
Okay, make sure.
You're the one to talk about the.
I mean, you were the
Tight
one
end.
talking about Travis Kelce's tight end over here. So
Don't be jealous.
Arian quoted you.
always-
I'm
Jealous.
hanging out with Swifties next week.
You
Or
go,
the
buddy.
Swift.
you go,
What's her
buddy.
name? Taylor? Yeah, Taylor Swift. That's
Anyway.
it. Fuck, I couldn't remember.
So
her
what do
name
you
for a
do
second.
for your food for Super Bowl party?
I'm a big fan of like barbecue. So I always try to make something barbecue.
Yeah, we can tell.
Well, I mean, you know, we got a barbecue sauce. It's fine. No, I'm a big fan of that. What is your go-to cocktail? Or what is your drink of choice
That's
whilst
better.
watching the Super Bowl?
That's better.
Continue, please. Craig, what is your drink of choice?
I don't really drink because I have to go to work the next morning.
Well, that's no fun.
I mean, if I'm gonna drink anything, it's gonna be whiskey.
If I've
You
got
know, or bourbon, or I'm gonna have I might have an old fashioned or something like that if I drink anything at all. But normally I don't drink on Super Bowl just because it's a Sunday night and I got to work the next morning.
Oh, Danny Wright from the right lane trumps in that his drink is Rumplemints. Danny, who hurt you?
You are from the
Who
South
hurt
Side.
Man.
You are from the South Side, aren't you?
Either that or he worked in a bar for far too long. All right. Let us know in the comments, though, what is your ideas for snacks, food, and drinks? Jimmy, one cocktail, what would it be if you were going to make it for a Super Bowl party?
God, I mean, that's a tough one.
Well, thank you.
Well, no, because it's not like I can say I'm going to do a drink that I'm going to scream that everybody drink bourbon. So I'm going outside the norm with it. So I'm not going to have like an old fashioned because I got people I'm drinking.
I know, so
serving
what are you
for
gonna do
everything
for 'em?
else.
Tell them to bring their own beer and shut up.
Some people, they know to bring their own beer if they show up, if they're bringing that. But I'd probably do a combination of having an open bourbon bar and margaritas and stuff.
Okay, all right.
Have the makings for both.
Well, let us know, guys. What is your go-to for the Super Bowl? What is your bet? Who wins it? Let's do a little contest. Let's give away a T-shirt.
The dog is snoring.
The dog is snoring, so that's amazing. We're going to give a little contest here. In the comments of the show right now, as you're listening, put who wins and the score. The closest to that wins an MMA Bourbon Society T-shirts.
Okay, hold on. Stop. Are we
Price
doing-
is Right rules.
Okay, I was making sure we
100%
did Price is Right
Price is
rules.
Right rules.
Price is Right rules, baby.
Oh,
Sorry.
absolutely.
So you're asking total score or the score of the game? Because now you got which one's closer, home or away. Because you got two scores, you're doing prices right.
Yeah.
Total points.
Total points.
Total points and who
without
wins.
going over.
Do
Total
that.
points without going over. Okay. And if you do it, put it in the comments. We will send you an MMA Bourbon Appreciation Society T-shirt to the winner. All right.
Allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery.
For delivery.
Craig's got them all now.
No, I don't.
No, I've got them.
I ain't got none of them.
We've got our first one in there already. KC, 34-30.
Danny, I don't like
64
those
points.
numbers. I don't have them, buddy.
Ooh,
64
tough.
points total.
So 64 points total out of Danny Wright. Okay. All right, moving on
Who's
though.
writing this down? Because I'm not.
Well, I'll keep it in the,
We
we'll
got
keep
it
it in the
here.
logs.
Okay.
So yeah. All right. Moving on though, of course, we could not do this without our great sponsor for our next segment, our Sip, Sink, and Save, brought to you by Unrivaled Realty. Check him out, Brad Carey, our favorite realtor. If you are buying or selling a home, that's right. Check out unrivaledrealty.com for all of your real estate needs. Check him out. Call or text at 314-378-6939 or email them at brad@Unrivaled Realty for our Sip, Sink, and Save. Thank you very much. He has been with us forever. So check him out for all of your real estate needs. We've got another one, 49ers, 34-27.
Mike James stepping in. Good
Jumping
to hear from
up.
you.
Okay.
We're going back 50 years and knowing each other there.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, Mike.
All right, tonight's Sip, Sink, and Save features Rise because the Sazerac is a rye cocktail. It kind of all went together with it. So everything tonight really is based around Rise. So Jimmy, talk us through tonight what we have as far as our Ryes go, with Craig abstaining because Craig does not like rye, so didn't even want to taste them.
He wouldn't taste them. No.
Nope, I'm good.
Perfect.
I mean,
They're garbage.
But you do have one of the for the Is It Worth It segment. So, all right,
okay, you can
I
speak
mean,
to the.
Jim's range,
I've
talk us.
had all these though. That's the thing.
Well, this one you haven't, because we just finally cracked it open. This is
I've
the
had
Roadstock. Okay.
I've had that.
Yeah.
So we
Well,
got
then
the Whistle Pig
you can
Roadstock,
speak on this then. All
which
right.
is it's Whistle Pig's version of
Bullshit.
the Oceans,
sorry.
Jefferson's Ocean.
Ariane
It's
Zekti,
essentially on the
Kansas
road.
City, 28-14. Okay.
This
That's a
comes in
boring-ass
about
game.
86 proof, I think.
Yep.
It's a low proof.
Okay.
Matt's won
Then-
something, guys. Matt's won something.
You with the Roadster?
Roads-
Are you
oh,
mad at
good luck.
yourself?
Yeah. That shit's
Well, that
nasty.
kind of gives a hint right there, Jeremy's
Yeah.
thing. We're coming in at, we got a wide variety of proofs here. We're at
Yes.
86, 115, and then over here with the
Smoke wagon.
Smoke Wagon, bottled in bond, we're at 100 proof.
Okay.
So wide stretch in proofs, which normally we try to keep them pretty close, but these are all in that $50 to $60 range, give or take a little bit on it, which keeps them tight end for if you're looking at a price point where to go.
Right.
The price point on these three are actually quite excellent. But you know what the hard part is? Is they're hard to find.
Yeah,
They
this one you
really
only
are.
get when they
That
release
one's
it.
hard, Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's really
This
hard.
is release only.
But even the
Well, with the
Knob,
Knob- the
the
Knob
Knob
Creek's-
Creek's really hard to
Yeah,
find.
it really
lately.
is. When you get into more of the boutique, I guess you'd call it, Knob Creek stuff, you know, the single barrel selects,
the 9-year, the 12-year,
yeah,
the
they
18-year.
they become much harder. This you can find at any grocery store on the bottom shelf, and there's a reason for it.
Jeremy will go first and speak to that.
Okay, so all right, first I'm going to go first tonight, and I'm going to just kind of break them down from the beginning. All right, so poor Matt's about to die
He's
from
gagging.
roadstock.
But
Told you, didn't we?
Matt gagged earlier on Van Winkle Family Reserve,
He
too,
did.
so I've lost all respect with him with Rise.
It saddens me.
Kidding,
Okay,
Matt.
so
I think you
Whistle Pig Roadstock. What this was is they basically loaded up trucks and they drove from Los Angeles to Vermont and back, or they drove from Vermont to Los Angeles and back. And that is why we kind of call it the Jefferson's Ocean of the road. So you get a lovely bit of oakiness and some diesel fuel and some road stink and a bunch of California hippie to it. It is absolutely tasteless. It has no redeeming value whatsoever. It is not a good product, period. Matt, am I wrong? It's not good.
So what are you trying to say?
Well, I'm saying that it is an absolutely terrible pour of whiskey, and you should not buy it, period. It's one of the worst things that I think Whistle Pig has ever brought to the market.
I say because I usually like Whistle Pig, and that's
I do too.
It's my go-to.
It's pure garbage.
For 10 years, one of my go-tos to keep around the house.
Yeah. Next, Knob Creek Single Barrel Select Rye.
Josh Stewart.
This one is a little bit higher proof. It gives you a lot more of what you think a bourbon should bring you, but to me, it's very sweet.
And that's the screwed up part is I'm not a Knob Creek fan, but I like that.
100%. I really do too.
Like any of their products, I just don't find it.
Oh my God, the 12-year has got me in trouble so many times.
Yeah, you do that to your fucking self.
No, the 12-year, I blame it on the 12-year because
Okay,
that 120 proof just kicks my
Usually a
ass.
12-year-old will get you a...
Also, Josh Stewart, then fuck Whistle Pig. All right.
Wow!
Perfect.
Suddenly,
This is
I'm the
just gone
principal
all
for Red Bull.
downhill. Okay.
Jesus.
Oh my God, I have lost.
You knew I was going to
This
weave
show
it
is really, literally
in.
above the
You
rules.
knew I was going to weave it in at some point,
Okay.
guys.
So, all right. Back to what we're doing
Sorry.
here. Knob Creek's very sweet, higher proof, great pour of whiskey. Smoke Wagon delivers exactly what you expect from Smoke Wagon. It is a very consistent product. It has every note of rye that you would think so on a little bit of a lighter scale, even at 100 proof. It's not super big, it's not super bold, but it is extremely tasty. So my sip is going to be the Knob Creek Single Barrel because of that sweetness. It has an amazing taste to it, and it works out just neat on its own. Down the drain is whatever this garbage is. And I am sad to say that.
Whistle Pig?
Yeah,
I apologize for saying that because you'll notice you're on the top shelf over here too.
absolutely.
So if it,
Yeah, but that's an 18-year.
no, I know,
It's
but
really good.
Whistle Pig's a go-to around here,
I
and
know
we're
it is.
slamming it.
But
Anyway.
but it's not good.
Right.
It's not.
Sponsors.
And I would save the Smoke Wagon #1 because Craig, like you said, it has
very hard
become
to
hard to find, and it is a great pour at 100 proof. It makes a great drink. It makes a great everything. So I am going to sip. I am going to sink, and I am going to save. All right, Craig.
All right.
So I'm going to go a little bit different on you.
Okay.
The Whistle Pig, like you said, is not good. It is not. It left so much on the table that it could have been.
100%. The
'Cause,
idea was great.
Right, the idea is great, but the problem of it is we're so used to having all these great pours from Whistle Pig because I don't think I've ever had anything I don't like from Whistle Pig,
the
and
10,
I don't
12,
like
15.
rye.
Right. That is a big deal.
That is hot garbage. I don't like it, not at all. The Knob Creek, again, I don't like Knob Creek usually. Anything. That is amazing. I really enjoy it.
That could almost turn you into a rye drinker,
Yeah,
could it not?
that
yeah,
could.
absolutely.
And even at 112.
Yes.
You know, and the Smoke Wagon, of course, Smoke Wagon and Smoke Wagon, they make a great product. I just wish it was a little bit more readily available for for me. But my sink is definitely going to be the Whistle Pig.
100%.
My save is going to be the Knob Creek.
Reason being.
I like it's a little too spicy for me, so I would like to use it more in like old fashions
Okay, I could see that.
as a mixer.
I would actually think it would make a pretty amazing Sazerac too that you just had.
Right.
Yeah.
And the Smoke Wagon I would drink daily just because one, it's amazing, and I love Smoke Wagon products. It's a very, very good bottle. So that was my save is the Smoke Wagon. No, my sip is the Smoke Wagon. Save is the Knob Creek, and the Whistle Pig whatever is going down the drain.
Perfect. I respect that one immensely. All right, Jim Range, give us your sip, sink, and save.
All right. I'm going the same with either one of you two. And honestly, it's very tough because between the Smoke Wagon
And the Knob
and
Creek.
Knob, well, no, I mean, because just looking, I mean, it's a single barrel, so that changes it too. It's not like you
Well,
get
sure.
the normal
Right.
blended. It's a single barrel for it, so it's a store pick. But I mean, both of them. I'm a high proof rye person,
Absolutely.
and I loved it. I love that as a daily sipper. I think there's so much we can do with that, making drinks and such, that where when you've got people over, how do you get Craig introduced to it? I think the variety that we can do with that with drinks is going to make that my save. Whereas I can sip either one of these on a daily basis.
Well, you're gonna
one I'm going to feel like shit the next morning. The other one I'm going to feel semi-normal. But I'm going to do my sipper as my smoke wagon, and my Knob Creek's going to be my save.
Yeah, because
But the Whistle Pig, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You guys missed on that one.
So that Knob Creek got a little kick to it, a little
Yeah.
spice to it with the 112. But once you start mixing it, it cuts it down a little bit and makes it a little bit more tolerable for people that
100%.
don't like rice.
100%.
You know,
100%. And I think that's why it kind of took you in.
Right, because it has a great flavor. It just, again, I don't want my tongue and mouth to burn every time I take a drink.
Sure.
I'm trying to enjoy it, not fucking hate it.
Right, absolutely. Well, let us know what you think. If you have had any of these, let us know in the comments here. And what would be your sip, sink, and save of all of these? And if you like the Roadstock Rye, let us know why. Because
Let us know what you do with it.
Yeah.
If you've got it and you find stuff to do with it, let us know.
I
mean, it's going to turn into a mixer in some way.
at 86 proof, the only thing I can think of is you just start making whiskey sours with
Yeah,
it.
I don't get it. The 80. I don't get
There
the
is no
86.
80s to me. I was literally
I've
thinking
never
it was like
seen an
60s.
I always say I don't think I've seen a rye that low ever.
It's just, it's silly. So, but I don't know. It's terrible. So, all right, let us know what you think. But talking about rye and high rye and high dollar rye, higher proof rye, I'd bank it's what, 95, 96?
96.
Okay, I'll buy that.
It's 95.6.
Fair. All right, tonight we are going to talk about the Van Winkle Family Reserve rye bottle that you see here on the table. It is probably one of the most sought after ryes that there is. And tonight we're going to deem, is this bottle worth it? We have all had it, including producer Matt.
Who choked on it.
He did. He choked on it like it was his...
I cried. I literally had tears in my eyes when he did it because I cannot believe the reaction.
I was sad.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up because I got so much I want to say, but I'm not. One, because I really like producer Matt, and two, it's just a dig on Jimmy again. So
I mean, that's fair.
It's,
All right.
I don't give a shit.
So, Jim,
Wearing that fucking hat makes it easy, okay?
so talk us through what the Van Winkle Family Rye is. It's one of the most sweet, toffee tasting, almost nutty
I
versions
mean, it's been
of a rye
around
that I've
forever.
had forever.
You're
So,
going back 30 years easily that it's been produced and bottled and shared. And I mean, it hasn't always been a 13 year. For a while, it was a 16 year. I can only imagine the comments coming in right now.
Oh my God.
Because I'm not getting the updates, so.
I'm glad. Continue, please.
But it's been one of my
I
favorites.
didn't fucking choke on nothing. We're talking to Matt, your homie. I know what you two do in the back.
I'm going to go over here now.
Here we go.
All right, continue though, Jim.
But no, I mean, it's been around forever, and I mean, it's a consistent year to year, same proof. It's not like a lot of the other BTAC or even some of the other Van Winkles.
Right.
The Pappies, they're not always the same proof every year.
No. And
This is a consistent.
Yeah, it's a very consistent product. 13-year-old rye, has been around forever, and it is one of the smoothest drinking ryes that you will ever have. We have all had it. Like I said, my biggest thing that I get out of this is that there is a ton of like toffee and almost a nutty taste to it. Craig, what did you think of it? Okay, here we go.
So I'm glad it's you getting laughed at by Craig now, dude. You brought up nuts.
But it is. It tastes like it tastes like
The
almost like a
toffee
Heath
stands
bar.
out. I mean, but
It
that's
has
the
a
thing.
big toffee taste
That's what
to it.
surprises me because I'm a high proof, high rye content person, spicy. That's not. Go ahead, Craig.
Go ahead, Craig.
It was spicy to me. It's a fucking rye.
There's no spiciness in
It's
that.
good. I liked it, but I didn't taste anything but spice. That's just me.
Matt said the same thing.
Really?
It surprised me.
Okay.
It's excellent. It's a great bottle. I don't know what you paid for it, but I guarantee it's way out of my price range.
Well, but that's not even the point.
But you're asking if it's worth it. I'm being honest. I mean, Is it worth it? It's great. It's beautiful. It's Pappy Van Winkle. Oh, you know, what the fuck ever. I'm just saying, it tastes like spice to me. Would I buy it?
Oh my God.
No.
Okay.
But
So to you is
I don't have computer programmer money.
what are we talking? 1,100?
Secondary retail on that's $120.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
well,
but-
Now hold on,
okay.
I'm going to throw both numbers out.
Okay.
Retail's 120, secondary is 13 to 15.
Okay.
100.
$1,300.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Perfect. It is not worth it to Craig. All right, Jim
Jeremy,
Range.
go ahead.
$1,300. I could
You want me
fucking
to
do
go-
a
you
lot.
want me to go next?
What-
You're going
What
next.
could you buy with $1,300? I know what I could buy. Huh?
A lot of stickers.
Yeah. well,
See, I laugh at that.
See, I'm
Okay,
I'm
we-
talking about paying for like groceries.
We actually have a
and
real
fucking
question in the
bills.
comments, and how does it compare to the Parker's 10-year? Parker's 10-year is terrible. Just FYI.
Mike James, you cracked me up when we're not selling it very well. Trust me, it's one of my favorites. I traded bottles for it. So it's something I went after.
Yeah, and
I've been after it for years. I was finally able to find somebody who had it, and I traded for it.
But I mean, if you could get it at retail, then yeah, that'd be amazing bottle for $120.
sure.
I would pay a lot more than retail for it.
I mean, but $1,300 fucking dollars. I mean, be honest.
No, it's.
I mean, you love it. I understand you love it. I get that.
No.
I understand, but $1,300 is a fucking lot of money, guys.
it is.
I'll be honest
Sorry.
with you, 8, 9 when I compare to some other bottles out there. I mean, dude, you sit there, you would have sold your nut for the
I
27 year.
understand that, but
Okay,
No, I mean,
but this is not.
1,300, 1,400, paying the cash for it, no. But is it a bottle that if I had the opportunity and I knew I would never get another opportunity, I would say yes to that price.
Okay, but this isn't a bottle that there's never going to be another one of.
No, but that's what I said, though. That's
and
why I said.
Right.
saying this really isn't a unicorn.
No.
I mean, it is.
It-
but
it is
God,
because
dude,
of the
it's
Van.
impossible to find, though. It's worse than the other Van Winkles.
Yes.
It's harder to find this than a
Okay,
15,
I
a
don't know
20, a
that. Yeah,
23.
I didn't know that.
This is harder to find.
Well, and I have people ask me all the time, "What do you think of the Pappy Van Winkles?" I'm like, they're okay. They're
Yeah.
not my favorite. They're
No, there's other bottles outside of
they're
those.
so much better.
This is one, though, that since the first time I had it, and Jeremy's known it,
Yeah.
And
that
I'm not
it's-
taking anything away from that. I'm just saying, at secondary
no,
pricing,
1,500. No, I would not pay 15 for it.
absolutely
I'll admit it.
ridiculous.
So,
Now, if you got it on secondary for 500, okay, I could see that.
I would. So,
Some of this shit's getting a little ridiculous.
and well,
They're actually coming down.
well,
But
that's,
it's good. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys.
That's-
It's very
yeah.
good. And I'm not a rye person, but I'm still not spending $1,300.
No, but I knew though, and honestly, I said it to Jeremy when we said, well, I'm going to do a pour for Craig tonight. His comment was he doesn't like rye. I go, dude, trust me.
and it had been a long time since I've had this one. I had had
But
it before.
it's sweeter. It's not high spice
It's-
content.
and that's-
it goes against everything I love in a rye. And I think, but everything with it, the profile and everything is so incredible in my mind. It's why it's at the top of my list
That's
for
fair.
almost everything.
But and that's kind of why I said what I said about because we were asked what this compares to the Parker's Heritage Rye. Number one, I don't like Parker's Heritage. I've had 4 different types of it. I don't like it. What's that?
It's up there.
It's not good. I don't care.
That one we did. The heavy wheat, the heavy char, yeah, we did.
Okay, that one. No, I'm talking the rye, the 10-year rye. That's the 8-year, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think that the Heritage, when it gets over about 8 years, it's too much. It's too long. So, not a fan. But let us know, guys, what you think. If you've ever had it, is it worth it to you? At $1,300, it is not worth it to me. I could see it for between $500 and $600. It would be a decent.
If you're at the
bottle.
house, we got it for a pour.
Exactly. Yeah. If you want to come hang out, we got them. So
$500 a pour, though.
It's right.
You got to pay for this somehow.
Craig's going to.
100%. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Though,
Negative attitude.
moving into the world of combat sports.
I'm just talking shit.
We have a big one coming up, and that is UFC 300, which I gotta say, I'm not looking forward to. I haven't seen anything on this fight yet that has made it jump out crazy other than the addition of Kayla Harrison. I think that has been so far the biggest news that has come out of this. Matt, what do you think back there?
That's a shocking signing.
It's absolutely a shocking signing. But the thing is that there isn't been the big fight to me named yet.
No.
At all. And this isn't the UFC 200 that pulled Brock Lesnar in. This isn't the one that put the big names out there. There is no Anderson Silva versus Daniel Cormier.
Isn't McGregor fighting Chandler on that one?
Nope.
Nope.
I thought it was in 300.
Nope.
Oh, okay, well.
It changed again.
Okay. Well,
So there is literally nothing to it that has made it to me as watchworthy yet. I haven't seen anything that makes it anything more than a normal pay-per-view. What do you guys think about the idea that we're now to 300 shows of the UFC and it's waning to me? They're not putting out names of people. I couldn't name right now, I couldn't name all of the champs anymore. At one point in time, I could have absolutely. But, Sean Strickland just lost to Duplessis. I know that much. It's just, is it to the point that...
John Jones is the heavyweight champ, right? No, right?
Is he or did he let it go? See, that's just
They
it.
do all those interims.
Yeah. I don't know.
And they're talking
Oh,
about...
no, it's Cyril Gain and somebody else, isn't it?
But now they're talking about the BMF match of this one, which is, I don't even know who the hell's in that one. Justin Gaethje and...
The BMF match needs to go away.
It's a dumb thing.
Gaethje and...
It was great the first time it came out. It's done.
And, God, what's the Hawaiian kid's name? Used to be champ. Max Holloway.
Is that what it is?
I think it is.
Interesting.
I think so.
Read the champs real quick.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Alexander Pahania.
See? You can't even pronounce the names.
Sean O'Malley, Alexander Volkanovski, Islam Makhachev, Leon Edwards, Dricus Duplessis, Alex Bahia, and then Tom Aspinall is the interim, and John Jones is the champ.
So, I am to the point now, though, that it's just, why? What's next? Where is the next big superstar? Who is the next big superstar on this card? Sean O'Malley is not on this one. Is it going to be, this Gain guy? I mean, I don't see it. Is Kayla Harrison going to be the next big thing?
I think they're banking on it. They had to pay her a shit ton of
They
money.
had to pay her a ton of money. So, I don't know. I'm kind of lost on this. What do you guys think of UFC 300? And the lack of the fact that we're, 2 weeks away?
For 300?
Isn't it 2-3 weeks away, Matt?
No, it's
A couple months.
April 13th.
When is it?
April.
April
Oh, it's
13th.
the day after my surgery.
Oh, well, there you go.
You guys come out to the house.
So,
We can come out and drink.
100%. We'll bring a bottle.
We will.
All right. I will. That's fine. I got a couple cool ones I can play with. So,
I can dig up something.
I don't know. I am just kind of... I wanna see something big.
Smoke wagon ride, Damien.
I want to see something big. So, Damian Newman, if Connor isn't on it, they drop the ball in my opinion. 100%. I don't see it happening though. Which one's green?
It's a smoke
one?
wagon
It's a smoke
bottled
one.
in Bon Rye.
Yep. All right.
You can get
So
it from their website when you got to catch the releases. They'll get on their mailing list.
now, the one though coming up that I am kind of stoked for is that Bellator going to Belfast. So Northern Ireland.
Yes.
Number one, it's great that Bellator is going to continue so far.
It looks like it's going to be mostly European shows.
Gotcha. Okay.
I thought I saw today
from
though
what
that they're
I've
going to be
heard.
throughout the states.
I haven't seen
Don
anything.
Davis did a post today around it.
See, I hadn't seen anything that talked about the states yet. I know you can't talk about anything, and that's
I
fine.
don't know
so.
anything.
Okay. I mean,
No,
that's
but
fine.
I could have sworn Don
I'm looking
Davis.
dumbfounded because I don't know
No,
anything. I really
but I could
don't.
have sworn I saw a post that Don Davis commented about Bellator is going to be continuing through the states as well.
Oh, okay.
Which
Well-
I got super excited
Yeah.
about that.
Absolutely. Because, like we talked about in the last show, everything being overseas kind of makes it a lot less fun.
Well, I will tell you, I think I'm going to get the pay-per-view, though. The PFL champions versus Bellator champions.
Mhm.
My homies are going to be there. A couple of my guys are going to be there.
Sure.
Johnny Evans fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Dean Laster's going, and Simon Hausman, my tape partner, one of my partners in the tape company. So they're going to be there working. So I think Sid's going to get together. We're going to do.
That'd be cool.
Dude, I got excited when you said I'm going to get it. I thought all of a sudden out of the blue you were going.
Oh,
Oh no! I couldn't take.
I'm like, how did you not tell us that already,
You gotta
dude?
go. You gotta take it's literally a whole week and.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
the way you said it,
yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, where did this come from?
Oh yeah, no.
Well, I am stoked though that it's more, and it is.
I'm
we've
stoked
got-
that my guys are still working.
Well, I
absolutely.
think it's
get
great that they
100%,
are still
so.
there.
All right, moving on though. Finally this evening, I found this one to be very interesting, and that is one Tyson Fury is no longer going to be fighting anytime soon. Why? Because he suffered a cut in training.
A bad one.
A bad cut.
But how? I want to know how. Because if you're boxing and it's that much fucking money and you're not wearing headgear or protection, how else could he have gotten cut?
I don't know. It looks like the typified headbutt in boxing.
Yeah,
because it's an above the eye cut.
But if you both have headgear
I
on,
understand.
So
that should.
my thought goes, Fury's here, Usyk's here. Height width, right? Fury's
Okay.
a lot taller than Usyk, right?
Sure.
That cut is right at the eye. Both of them coming in, even with headgear, there's
You're
a
thinking-
possibility of something hitting.
I'm not saying headgear is going to protect.
No, it's not going to
but-
protect at all. But I
Right.
think with him wanting to go hard against somebody so much shorter, because I think it's a 6-inch height
I
difference.
think it's a 6.5-inch height difference.
So he's fighting somebody Usyk's size that
I
he's
understand.
training with.
Yeah.
I can see something out of the norm happening that they didn't control or plan for in training.
All I know
That's the only
is
thing I
that
can think of with
Injuries
it.
happen, guys.
Absolutely, but the amount of money that just went down the drain because there wasn't safety in training.
That fight's gonna still fucking run at some point. It might
Well-
be postponed until the summer.
If Usyk doesn't lose his next one, because he's already planning the next fight
Yeah.
in between.
Yeah, there's-
Usyk's like, I want the money. I've got one belt.
He wants it all. He wants the money.
He wants to put that belt on the line right away.
Well, I mean, I
He's,
get it.
he's in training. He wants somebody to step in.
Well, and that's fine. I completely do not blame him because he ain't getting paid unless he
Right.
fights.
Absolutely.
Because this is way before the fight is supposed to happen.
100%.
The fight's what, next month?
No.
No, longer than
2
that,
weeks.
right? And it was 3 weeks?
Oh,
Now, what's the date on it?
UFC 300 was 2 weeks away. So.
That's why I'm not doing the
no.
math in my head. So,
Oh, okay.
But I think this was like one of the last hard sparring sessions.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Matt, do you have a date on when it was supposed to be?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
No worries, producer.
Yeah, it's fine. This is what happens when we give him Van
I
Winkle.
thought it was end of month. I could be wrong.
He was asleep, I swear. Now Francis Ngannou gets to be Michael, shut up and do your homework.
Yeah, no shit.
He's actually right. That could be it. He could get the shot. They're talking about that being the fight that
Oh,
Ngannou
are they
steps
really?
in.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's not wrong.
I'm not paying attention.
I hate to say, no,
You
he
should have
watches
killed
more than we
Ngannou.
all do. That's
You
the
I've
should
not
scary
been
part.
watching social media
Yeah.
on anything.
February 17th.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, so it was close.
It's a couple weeks away.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. Well, let us
week and a
know
half.
what you guys think. Does the fight happen? Who takes it? And remember,
He does know I will drive to your house. And smack him,
100%,
right?
absolutely. So, all right, guys. Of course, get your picks in for the Super Bowl. Tell us again. Explain
Bowl.
this.
It's a combined score total.
Price is Right rules.
Price is Right rules without going over. I'm gonna say 1.
You know what? Let's do this. Let's say, give us your scores. If there's a tie on total points, we will go to whoever's closest on the actual scores.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes.
So do it
Price
like
is Right rules.
Well, no, but everybody's been so far putting in 34-30, 28-14. We'll add up the total points. The first objective is total points. Then we'll go, if there's a tie at total points, we'll go to the actual scores.
All right. Well, let
That
us
way we
know.
go with
Well,
what's already
yeah, we
been
all-
submitted.
You fucking lost me.
Okay. Here's how it's gonna work. Who wins?
5 hours later.
How many points total? Right?
Yeah,
That's what we
total
said, right?
points. Total points.
And then whatever
If
that
there's
thing
a
you just
tie
said
at
is, because
total
I don't
points-
understand what I'm
But
talking
everybody's already submitted their scores as 38,
people.
30.
So,
I've only
okay.
seen 2 people.
I tell you what. So 2 people win. We'll both give you both shirts.
But what I'm saying though is, like
I
Jimmy's
lost
making
control.
Yeah, no, you're making it completely.
I'm lost. I don't know
He's
how it
making it
works
completely
anyway.
hard. He's like, if there's a tie, there's like, they're fucking t-shirts. Give them both one.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So get your votes in for the score of the Super Bowl. We will be following along. Let us know on Twitter at MMA Bourbon, as we will probably be doing some live tweeting. We'll have some stuff going on Instagram at the same time.
I'm lost.
It's fine. I lose it whenever I see the MMA
Craig
Bourbon
just
pop
had us
up.
thinking other fucking.
I mean,
is
it's
all
fair.
was.
It worked. So,
Fuck you guys.
all right.
See?
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it for the 51st episode here at the MMA Bourbon Appreciation Society. For all of us here, we'll see you next time.
Cheers, everybody.
Eh. We're here.